Closed captioning for Valley Spotlight is provided by Home Plate Media.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
It is Sunday.
Yeah.
It is a sweet, sweet Sunday, Michael.
It is on Valley Spotlight. Welcome to Sweet Melissa's, the brand new location here in the Howland. Is this called the Howland Plaza?
Yes.
That's what everybody calls it, right?
Yes.
Just left of the Giant Eagle if you're looking at it, right?
That's right. And look who we found.
Yeah.
No, this is wonderful. Congratulations.
Third location.
Third location.
How long has this one been open?
We open on the 23rd of October, so not.
Ooh, we are brand spanking
Yes,
new.
we're so new. We're so excited to be here. When you walk in the space, okay, after all these years, and we're going to share a little bit more about Melissa's story, and really, I think we've been able to, have a really up close view of where you started and where you are. So when you walk in this door and you walk in this space, Michael, it's wow-worthy, isn't it?
Yeah, and you feel the same way, don't you?
I most definitely do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I feel like I have arrived, even though I arrived with the other two.
Right.
This is an absolute beautiful space, completely representing what I have always thought Sweet Melissa should be.
Okay.
Only because it's so much bigger than the other two places. The other two places are great. My home is in Boardman. That's my house. Everybody says to me, because I always think, I miss Boardman, but everyone says to me, it's like you're in a really nice Airbnb when I'm here in Howland.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely gorgeous. And the people of Howland have been wonderful, and they have supported us. So hopefully that will continue.
Did you always envision, some people open a place and they think it's just going to be takeout, but it seems like the people around here like to sit down and enjoy their food, don't they?
Absolutely. This place fills up at lunchtime. We have this part, which is our dining room, which is where we're at right now. And then we also have an additional room. It's a meeting room. And we were just thinking originally the overflow would go over there. But there's an overflow. There's an overflow because we're filling up both sides.
That's so great.
Every day. It is great. It's wonderful. It sounds wonderful in here. There's so much life in this building.
Yeah.
Around 12 o'clock. It just comes to life. It's wonderful.
I love that.
Closed on Sundays, but for people on Monday when they want to come and maybe try Sweet Melissa's for the very first time, let's pretend like people don't know you and they have never met you before and they know nothing about your salads. They are.
They don't even fit in the containers, for heaven's sakes. You want to take us through some of these? Because these are some of the old favorites, right?
These are some of the really the top sellers for us.
Okay.
This one right here, this is our Tuscan salad. This is our #1 seller. We pushed this when I first opened 8.5 years ago. I pushed this one. And it worked. And so we sell more Tuscans than we do any other salad in all 3 locations every day that we're open. So this is tried and true. I always tell people, if you've never been to Sweet Melissa's,
start there.
This will get you back in.
It's your gateway drug.
And this is right. And then when you come for the second time,
this is our purple haze.
Yes.
So this one is really good because this is a vegetarian, you could actually say vegan salad as well. But this is really popular. It's very light. People like it. It has the mandarin oranges on it. It's got the ramen noodles.
Crunch.
Yes, you need the crunch.
I think so.
It's a great salad. And the purple cabbage just kind of sets it off. It looks fun to eat.
That one's also got that magical
Blueberry Hill.
Blueberry Hill, super popular. It has feta cheese, the chicken, the chow mein noodles, the toasted almonds, and then we do a blueberry drizzle. But what's really special about that salad, it's a blueberry cayenne vinaigrette. A little bit of a kick, not too much, but just a little bit.
Blueberry or raspberry?
Blueberry Hill.
Blueberry. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Couple wraps here in the front.
And then something brand new that came out, and I was like, "What is this?"
Slider of the day today.
Slider of the day. Those are called the EIPs. We have a slider of the day. We change it every day of the week. There's something new that you can.
Finally.
I know. It's ridiculous. This is actually named after my daughter, Emma. She came up with this recipe, and it is something that it's a guideline. Yes. It's a dry blend. We bake it and then we take it out and we cover the whole thing with mozzarella cheese and we put it on a bun.
And you still grill the chicken at
We
the
bake
at the
all of our
restaurant,
chicken.
or bake the chicken at the restaurant, right?
All of our chicken.
A little gross.
Isn't that great?
You
Yeah, you
said,
sell out.
she said her daughter name. I was like, was her daughter named Slider?
It is not.
After this, her middle name should be Slider.
I think so.
I'm going to call her Slider.
You should.
It's so delicious.
Something brand new for her.
All right, you're hanging around for a little
Stick
bit,
around.
right? Okay, cool.
Yeah, we have been.
I'm trying to get this guy.
This is such a great story.
Local guy that is a YouTube sensation from Hermitage.
All over.
Let me introduce you to Zach. You're going to love his story.
You know, I do everything from internet culture to social science, and I dig into stuff that I find interesting or that I think other people find interesting, or that, you know, interesting topics that maybe isn't getting enough attention.
That's Hickory High School's own Zackary Smigel, who, after growing up wanting to be an electrician, has carved out quite the niche as a YouTube content creator.
Yep, I ate nothing but Chipotle for 30 days. But this isn't just any regular food challenge video. It's a social experiment, a story, and a real look into fast casual restaurant conspiracy theories.
That's right. If you're not familiar, Zach writes, edits, and produces videos of himself reporting on hot button topics, and people love it.
You know what? I'm going to try this for a couple months, and if it doesn't work out, I'll just get a job in advertising and PR. And sure enough, after a couple of videos, I had one blow up. It was called Why YouTube Feels Different, where I talked about YouTube as a platform, and I dug into some of the problems that a lot of people were dealing with at that time. And that was the first video that really put me on the map.
And if you didn't know, if your YouTube channel gets enough subscribers, YouTube will pay you to keep creating content. So Zach kept on going.
I went to the drawing board and I was like, what am I going to do next? And I had a little bit of a panic attack, but I figured out I wanted to dig more into, you know, the social science aspect, not just the internet culture. And so that's when I eventually did I did a documentary on Sheetz, where I survived off gas station food for 30 days. And I just ate Sheetz. I dug into the menu. I weighed myself every day. It was kind of like a day in the life type documentary.
That's a good reason Zach's videos get the views. He picks topics that people enjoy, and instead of just spouting off his opinions, he actually does the research and gathers the data to make a point.
Again, the Sheetz video, it's like trying these meals, like going to the locations. You know, I think that like on the ground experience is really important, whether it be like, you know, the just learning the minute details or the truth. I think that's everything for me.
But the video that he might be most famous for is the Chipotle video.
Firstly, the conspiracy theory about online ordering. According to my findings, you are likely to receive less food ordering online than in person. I received all of the smallest orders when I ordered online.
And I was like, you know, I should really dig into this and see. So I bought a scale off Amazon, and I weighed 30 burritos over 30 days. And the idea was I was going to weigh 15 burritos in person, like when you order in person, those types of burritos, and then 15 from when I ordered through the app. And I found out that you get 30% more food when you order in person versus through the app. Spoiler alert. But it was pretty insane because, you know, I finally had, not just me, but like everybody had these data points that they could, you know, point to and be like, hey, like clearly there's some sort of problem going on here with consistency. And, you know, it's funny, it's a couple months after that video, the CEO came out and said that like we do have a consistency problem and that we're looking to fix it.
In fact, because of his story, the Wall Street Journal even contacted Zach for an article they were writing about the subject. Getting to the bottom of things is important to him and always will be.
Yeah, I mean, it bothers me a lot. I mean, that's a big reason why I do what I do, is because, you know, I grew up, I remember I went to school and I didn't have like a shirt that didn't have a stain on it. It was all hand-me-downs. You know, I grew up relatively, you know, lower middle class, maybe even some people would say poor. And so, you know, when my mom or my dad would spend their dollar, it meant a lot. And I think that as I've grown to be an adult, I've kind of like taken those principles that I learned as a kid about just like, you know, how important it is to value where you're spending your money. And, you know, I've kind of extended that to my job and my belief system. And I think a lot of people feel that way. Consumers are really kind of upset with a lot of these business practices, and whether it's skimping, inflating prices, or just, you know, and any of these things where our dollar isn't going as far as it used to, I think that, you know, it should be talked about way more.
And he will do way more videos, and way more research than the typical internet star. Zach's working on his next piece right now. A couple of them, actually.
I'm working on a video regarding meal kits. You know, when you order like meal kits online nowadays, they're all the craze. And I'm actually working to try, Gordon Ramsay came out with a meal kit. So I'm gonna try his meal kit and try and make it at home and compare it to some of the other meal kits out there, see if it's worth the money, see if Gordon Ramsay and his brand sponsorship is really, you know, something that an everyday person might want. Because I know some of my friends nowadays, they use the meal kits and they really like them. But I'm working on that, and I think that'll be really interesting. And then I'm working on something regarding like ride sharing and Uber, and you know, a lot of these self-driving cars.
Whatever it is, Zach will follow through, and his subscribers will keep multiplying. For now and the foreseeable future, this is his full-time job. It more than pays the bills, and he highly recommends it to others.
I wish I would have got started sooner. I'd recommend a lot of people start on YouTube, especially. I think it's a great platform. There's so many fantastic people. I've met some of the people that work at YouTube. They're all fantastic. They're really nice, and they just want to see us creators succeed. I don't agree with everything they do, and I've been critical of them in the past, and I'll always be critical, but that's because I love the platform. I highly recommend anyone with an interest in this stuff to try it. The least you could do is try, and maybe it'll, you know, turn into a career or just some side income. You never know.
And you still love doing it?
Absolutely. It's the best job in the world.
Got a lot of big things going on, and hundreds of thousands of subscribers.
So many questions that I feel like are the things that you ask and that I would ask.
Right.
Like, we go out, you know, we go out to eat, like why?
Why is this Chipotle is not the same as it was last time, or
That's
whatever?
exactly what we say every time.
Yeah, so congrats, Zach. Keep it going, and we'll keep this show going too.
We have sensation after sensation, and a first ever sensation, hot news coming up next, thanks to our friends from Gault Heating and Cooling.
Okay.
They're the hottest.
Slow internet was such a trigger for me. But with ultra-fast, bright-speed fiber internet, look at all this speed.
Ultra-fast, bright-speed fiber internet. Switch to the bright side.
I don't know about you, but mine's bigger.
I think might be right, but mine's tasty.
I don't think so. I win. Look at this. Yep.
In today's fast-changing real estate market, you need access to the right information to make smart choices. I invest in real estate all over the country, and I rely on smart agents who know their local market inside and out. In the Mahoning Valley, I work with Kelly Warren. She guarantees to sell your home at a price and a deadline you agree to, or she'll buy it. She can also give you an instant cash offer. Go to kellysoldit.com and find out how Kelly and her team can start working for you.
ESPN Mahoning Valley 94.7 FM and 1330 AM. Sports, talk, music, and more for the Valley.
A Christmas tradition for over 35 years. Miracle on Easy Street. Join over 100 singers, dancers, and Little Rascals December 19th through the 21st at Powers Auditorium. Tickets are on sale now and the best seats are going fast. Visit diorpack.org.
Hey, back here on Valley Spotlight, here at Sweet Melissa's, new location here in Howland, with a couple of Howland residents.
Did you guys walk here?
Oh, we did.
Good job.
I'm excited about this. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Great.
First time here, right, you guys?
Great addition to our.
Love it.
All right, you guys. This is a big year for us. We've been doing this 5 years. We're talking about, of course, the big Gault giveaway, the furnace giveaway. We're doing it again this year. And Michael, I had to go back through, and you and I, we've all worked, very closely over the past several years, and going through so many nice stories, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Right.
And it is like, we do a lot of contests,
We do.
a lot of charity things, and we've always been done giveaways on TV for decades. This is the best. This is the best thing people are giving away, and we're going to do a little bit differently this year, right?
We are.
Okay.
And I have to say this.
Should we let them talk or not?
They've given away
I'll eat the sandwich. You guys talk.
15 furnaces quietly, and sometimes really big noise behind them, but 15 since we've known you guys. So this year, Jess, what are we doing?
Yeah,
Glenn, what are we doing? What's the deal? We're giving away 2.
Yes.
And we're opening up the door, right, for anybody.
Anybody? Nominate somebody else? Nominate yourself?
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
Nominate someone who you know could use one, right? We're still going to read those stories. Glenn, when you are reading people that need you guys, you have a service, you run a business, you're on the phone, like it's a constant thing, but when you read it over the past several years, how do you keep going? Because I would get lost in that, right? It would be hard.
Well, we run an emergency service.
People call you in times of crisis all the time, right?
But sometimes there's people's circumstances that they're in such a jam, they don't even reach out to us because they think there's not a means of getting help. So this is one of those situations where we're able to make a touch with these people and make something happen.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, when you think that you don't have someone to call, just make the phone call, right? You really never know who's going to be on the other end of it. And so that's the beauty of working with you guys and seeing your team go to work. And that's okay.
Being able to connect other people from stories we've read, with other resources we have and stuff in the past too.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
A lot of people take heat for granted, don't they? Or air conditioning for granted. Like, I grew up in a house with no air conditioning, so I don't take it for granted, and it was awful. Yeah. And a lot of people don't have it out there, and I guess people don't really realize that, except for you guys who deal with it every single day.
Yeah, and in the summer, everybody makes it's a major emergency if their air goes out.
Right.
And it is an emergency for us to make sure we get that air on right away. But there's a lot of people in the valley that don't have heat. And we're not talking about an emergency. Not having heat is an emergency. And if you haven't had heat for a long time, or maybe a whole winter and you're huddled up in your kitchen trying to stay warm, there's nothing like that. So partnered up with these fine people, we've been able to make an impact, I feel, and we're blessed to be a part of this.
It's getting colder. Monday is going to snow.
It is.
Yeah, will people be calling? Is that like a day where you guys are on high alert, like the first snow day or the first cold day? Yeah,
the temperature changes no matter what they are. If you go 50 to 40, something happens. You go 40 to 30. It's anytime temperature changes.
Gotcha.
The phone's rare.
Well, we want you guys to take a hot minute and go to our website, valleyspotlight.com, or Gault Heating and Cooling. Mm-hmm. There you will find, you can just enter to win and also nominate, and also enter to win the Brightspeed stuff that we're giving away. Lots of tech stuff, Nintendo 2 Switch, which is a big deal.
Yeah.
Right? It's a big deal.
For us gamers. Right.
I don't even know if I'm calling it the right thing. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
When does the contest end? How long do we go?
We're going to go through basically December 17th.
Okay, middle of December.
Yeah.
So get it done.
Go online and register and submit, and that's it. And thank you.
Yeah.
Can I just say thank you? It is a crazy world out there. And it is so nice to know that there are people like you guys and people like here at Sweet Melissa's too that really make such big differences.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Awesome.
Speaking of other reasons to smile.
Okay, go ahead. You have one?
I just mentioned her, and I think that when you see people that have great gifts and they're sharing it, it's time to tell Melissa's story.
Well,
the one that we know.
Set in here.
You would think Melissa Poland's sweet spot for phenomenal food would have started the way many do, but then you'd have to think again.
I didn't grow up in a kitchen. My mom always was like, get out of the kitchen. Christmas time and whatnot, she'd be like, I don't want you in here. I didn't come from a big family. We didn't get together, that kind of stuff. So I didn't have a whole lot of background with food.
The smile that is synonymous with salads all started with what was just a job, just a regular employee there to help, there to learn.
I turned a regular job into a career. I owned what I did for them.
And as it turns out, Gossain's Mediterranean Bakery would also be the place where Melissa would find her calling, her passion, her gift.
What I learned from Gossain's was intrinsic knowledge. It was knowledge that you can't learn out of a book. You can't learn in a classroom. You have to be in the thick of it. And it turned into a passion. And it's about the only way that I can describe what happened to me.
It was 2009, the first time we saw that spark behind the salads.
It was when I started with them and I realized this is easy. And for some reason, going there never seemed like a job to me.
That job, that smile, and that quiet confidence was bright enough to lead the way for so many creative dishes to come. And then there was just one live shot.
That first live shot, that first TV interview.
Yeah, can you imagine? Way back in the day, I was scared to death the first time I went on TV with you. Scared to death. And I just remember thinking, because you told me, just pretend that no one's out there. Just pretend this is just between you and I. And I did that. And that stayed with me all of these years. What is it? It's been 16, 17 years now. That has stayed with me, that comment that you told me. And it's really easy to talk about something you love.
Simplifying for the sake of sharing what you love. That's it. And for Melissa, each bite shared must be perfectly precise, no matter the audience.
The cheese is my canvas. It is.
I love that.
Yeah, that's how I train people. The cheese is your canvas. Now you get to paint. And when you do it, it's from top to bottom. Just scatter all of your ingredients. Because the most important part of a salad is that you need to have a bite of everything in each bite. That's why we go so small with everything, and that's why you have so much on your salad. Because that's what you came here for. I want you to experience it. I don't want you just to have to eat, because eating is a necessary evil. We all have to do it. So you come to Sweet Melissa's and you're gonna have fun. I want you to have fun.
That's the passion that is behind every bite at all three Sweet Melissa's Good Eats locations, Boardman, Columbiana, and now Howland. Passion with a purpose.
So many times I think I was at a crossroads with even opening this business. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. And like I said, I was navigating through waters. I didn't have anybody to really help me. I went to the public library and I read up on it. And the public library actually told me about traffic patterns, and they told me about things to look for when square footage. What's the average per square foot that you would pay for rent, things that I didn't even know about. But I got real serious about it, and that's how I did a lot of research, and that's how we came up with the Boardman location.
The research came with rewards, big rewards, well-deserved rewards.
If I can do this, anybody can do this. I think looking up to somebody, but also having people that are in my corner, that have my back. And that is my husband and my kids. That is my really super close friends that just stayed behind me, and they encouraged me. And if I hadn't had that, I don't know if I would have been able to continue. Did I think that this was gonna last as long as it has? We're going on 9 years next year. It just blows my mind away. It really does. It's just crazy. It's wonderful. It's so hard for me to put into words because it almost sounds cliche, but it's the truth.
As Sweet Melissa's Good Eats enters into the world of franchising, the success, the smiles behind all the Sweet Melissa's recipes stem from a place that is driven by one single word.
The most important part about me and my business and how I run my business is I run my business on empathy. If you don't have empathy, if you can't put yourself in someone else's shoes and figure out why are they so upset, what is wrong, what did we do? For instance, if somebody came to me and I get these complaints, I ordered a salad, I said no onions, and I got onions all over it. So how am I going to fix it? I could say, oh, sorry for your luck. I'm going to give you 25% off. No, that's not good enough. You didn't want the onions. If it was me, I would want you to remake that salad for me. That's the only right thing to do. And that's exactly what we do.
If you know of someone or something that would make us smile, send your story idea to us at pristinedentalsmiles@gmail.com.
I feel like we've been with her every step of the way, which is, yeah, makes us so much more proud than we even would be.
Right, and the food is great and all of that, but then you know her and it's
she's great.
Great stuff.
All right, break time.
Great time and a fresh face just walked in the door.
Oh yeah, we're not going to see a house this time, but we're going to visit with Kelly Warren anyway. You're going to like what's around the corner.
Here.
This year Santa Claus might need a little help.
And I think our friends from Brightspeed can help.
Just in time for the holidays, we're going to be giving away 3 great prizes, perfect for gifts.
A Ring doorbell to get your jingle on.
An Apple AirPods Pro to get your jam on.
And a Nintendo Switch 2 with Super Mario Kart World to get your game on. To enter, visit valleyspotlight.com and fill out a quick entry form.
We'll be announcing the winners on Sunday, December 21st.
So get your entry in now.
And happy holidays from Brightspeed.
And Valley Spotlight.
Your eyes are 2 of the most important parts of your body, so it's best to take care of them. Optical Solutions in the Austintown Plaza offers comprehensive eye exams, medical eye care, LASIK and cataract evaluation, and more. Contact lenses in all types, plus eyewear from budget to designer frames. Optical Solutions is your complete eye care destination. Covered by most insurance carriers, contact Optical Solutions today to make your appointment. 330-797-8780.
Over the last 5 years, Gault Heating and Cooling, with a little help from Valley Spotlight,
has given away 15 furnaces to those in need.
And this year, we're keeping the heat on.
We'll still be taking your nominations if you know someone who really needs a furnace.
But now this is your chance to enter and win a new Lennox furnace.
We'll announce the winner on Sunday, December 21st.
So visit valleyspotlight.com or
GaultHeating.com for contest details. Happy holidays!
So 2 again this year? Thanks, Gault. You're the best. Welcome back to Valley Spotlight. Home advantage in the house.
Yeah.
Right?
We're here.
Have you been to Sweet Melissa? You would go to the other location.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hard not to be a big fan of this wonderful food. Even that little thing. Get out of here. All right.
We're talking
this
about...
This one is emailing all of these...
home superstitions.
Things.
Yes.
And before we get to it, what's the one about the pennies or whatever I heard?
So that one is for prosperity. Pennies on your windowsill, just to,
on the inside, probably.
Inside the house, pennies on the windowsill. It's an Irish tradition for prosperity.
Okay. See, we're going to come with all these traditions and superstitions.
Okay, I cannot wait to hear what you guys have come up with.
Buying a home. Let's start there. What do we got? Let's start with, what's the first one? Russia?
Well, all kinds of different cultures have different things that they do or want to do or not do. Numbers are big in the Asian culture.
I saw that.
So 4s are bad.
Fours are bad.
Buy a house
4s are bad.
4.
Yeah.
And on the other side, 8s are good.
Right.
You can get an address with all kinds of 8s in it. You're going to have good luck. So
How about
when
that?
you're buying a house, that might be something to consider. In the Christian tradition, going on with numbers, the number 7 is like a number of blessing and completion.
Right.
You can buy a home with an address with a 7 in it.
You're in good shape.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I didn't know about any of these when I was buying my house, because then I would be even more stressed.
Kelly will tell you, if you're in Russia and you have a cat, it's a good thing, right?
Yes, cats are good.
You send your cat in before you in the new house, kind of blesses the house.
Yeah. When we got our house, though, our cat was not interested.
Had nothing to
She was afraid.
Yeah.
Maybe that was
come around to it.
I don't know.
Yeah,
she likes it now.
Maybe she's Russian. Maybe you should have brought her first. Maybe that's where you went wrong. All right, let's talk.
Oh, and then closing dates are a big deal.
Oh, yes. The day of the week that you close makes a difference in certain cultures. So Thursday is a day where you are lucky, where you close and buy on a Thursday. It's going to bring you luck.
In which culture?
The Asian cultures.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Friday is a day that you wanted to avoid. So
Right.
Close on Thursday, then you can take a long weekend to move.
got it. See, that's thoughtful.
Yeah.
All right, so we're selling our home. Is it St. Christopher?
St. Joseph.
St. Joseph. St. Christopher finds things.
Yeah.
I got it. All right, so go ahead. St. Joseph.
This one we see in a lot of different cultures, and obviously with being a saint, it's a Catholic thing, but to bury the St. Joseph statue, there's a whole...
Upside down or no?
Upside down,
Okay.
and in a certain spot, and you have to retrieve it after you sell the house.
Yeah.
Yes, you've got to retrieve
That works for you,
and
right?
you have to say the novena with it. So,
Oh,
and then
God,
I even
that's a lot
found
of
a
work.
little realtor prayer that goes with it. So I like to, as my people are doing their part, I do my part too.
Yeah, just double up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, just all the angles. That's how we move real estate. It doesn't matter how, but like we're gonna get it done.
Yeah.
Right. All right, so I bought the home and I want to change it.
Yeah.
I should wait a beat, right?
Yeah, some people feel that way, that you should give it the time first.
'Cause the house-
not go make the renovations immediately.
Uh-huh. So the house accepts me and my changes?
Yes.
A little bit more?
Yeah.
What's
I think there's something to be said about that. I don't know why I feel that way. I've never.
Speaking of coins, what's the one where you put coins like under things?
Yes, in the foundation when you're building, or if you're renovating like underneath the carpet or whatever, again, to bring good luck and prosperity. So
They must have buried a lot of coins under this place.
yeah, we'll take lots of luck anywhere we could take it. We'll just buy all the things and do all the things.
Lauren thought there was a whole treasure at her other house. She could never find it. Never find it.
I thought about that the other day when we were at Fred's grandma's house for real. I thought that there was money buried in my walls.
What
So the people
about,
that bought that house in Boardman?
And then let's do this last couple.
Okay.
Tuesday is bad to renovate.
Yes,
Start.
for renovations.
Okay.
It's an unlucky day. Yes.
And then what are they doing in England?
In England, that was the waiting to renovate.
Okay.
So we kind of already talked about that, accepting the changes before you make the changes.
All right.
And then the hammering at certain times of the day. Like you want to start early in the morning. You don't want to be hammering after dark.
You know, anger the gods.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I think that's a good tip too.
It's also a good tip.
No hammering at night.
Hammering
Yeah,
and
you don't want to anger the neighbors either.
Right.
Yeah.
Good point. All right, there you go.
That's really good stuff, you guys. We didn't even rehearse this at all. Can you tell?
Yeah, probably could.
You can absolutely tell.
Okay.
Let's see here. We are going to a place called Nothing Bundt Cake. Have you heard of this one?
Wait, right down the street. Special cake.
What?
I'll just let you see it.
Okay.
Welcome to Nothing Bundt Cakes here in the Niles area. Ron's here, Cecilia's here, Lauren's here, April's here, and we wanted to talk about some of the seasonal offerings they have as we get ready for Thanksgiving. Like you don't have to bring pie to Thanksgiving dinner all the time, do you, Ron?
No.
You could bring one of these awesome pumpkin spice cakes.
That's right. Who doesn't love cake? And we've got the perfect complimentary offering for your Thanksgiving gathering with our turkey cake.
Yeah, and you guys decorate it yourselves.
We do. We bake, frost, decorate everything right here in the bakery. Most people think we have it shipped in, but no, it's all done right here by hand. Right here in the bakery.
I actually had that question, as a matter of fact. Here is one of the seasonal offerings that's going to be off the menu pretty soon, but what's this one called?
So this is our triple treat.
Triple treat.
Is it's a collaboration with the good folks at Hershey's and Mondelez, who makes Oreo, and Nothing Bundt Cakes. We got together, got this great cake recipe. We put Oreos and peanut butter cups in the cake batter.
It's in the batter.
In the batter.
Go ahead, Lauren, get started over there. Show them what you're going to do.
And we bake it up. And the reason it's a triple treat is because it's got Oreos and the peanut butter cups and this peanut butter sauce that Lauren's going to put in the center of the cake.
Okay.
And then we, of course, top it with our signature cream cheese frosting.
Right.
And then she's going to put the Oreos and the peanut butter cups on top.
On top. So it already has that inside.
Yes.
Oreos inside.
Yep.
And then you're going to do the, and it only comes in this flavor. You can't get that in red velvet or anything like that, right?
This is how it's made, and it's only available in the buntlet size.
Okay.
With our limited time only.
Can't get it in the big one.
That's right.
All right, very good. Did people like it?
Oh my gosh, it has been. It's amazing. We have sold so many cakes all across the country, and of course, when you're partnered with the best in the business, Oreos and peanut butter cups, That's why people like it so much.
Tell people why it's important to stay in touch then, because they may not have known this was here. And then the next thing that's coming, you could talk about that too.
Yeah. So our limited time only offerings, which are pop-up flavors, they're only on the menu for 2 or 3 weeks. And so that's why it's important to either go to our Facebook page, our website, or download the app so that you get all the communication about the great flavors that are coming. So look how fast she's doing that.
You keep going on that, and I want to visit with April, and with apologies to the month of April. November's a big birthday month. I happen to have one as well. Tell them about the birthday club a little bit.
So the birthday club, you want to make sure you get signed up for. You'll receive an email for a free gauntlet on your birthday.
Okay.
Also, you'll get emails to tell you about when we're getting our new pop-up flavors.
Ah.
And bonus, when we have our buy one get one free specials, we get a coupon for that. Who doesn't love free cake?
Everybody likes free cake. Everybody likes cake, period. What size? So this size is called what, Ron?
That is the buntini. So we make cakes in 4 sizes. We've got the buntinis, which are the small snack size cakes. Those are sold by the dozen.
Okay.
And we can dress them up a lot of different ways. You see them with the fancy Christmas toppers on there. And then we've got the thankful turkey toppers for Thanksgiving. So, and then of course, birthday decorations, all that type of thing. So that's one size. Then we have our buntlet size, which is what Lauren's working on now.
Okay.
And then we have an 8-inch cake and a 10-inch cake. So this is the 8-inch cake that April's pointing at, and then this is our 10-inch cake. So we've got them in 4 different sizes and usually about 11 or 12 different flavors at any given time.
Am I a pig if I eat one of those and don't share it with somebody else?
No.
It's okay?
No, you're
Cecilia
perfectly
says it's fine.
I mean, I might be thinking about you being a pig at that time, but I won't tell you that
you
you're
may
a pig.
judge me inside, but
right.
the people at the counter, when I buy one, they will not.
That's
right?
exactly.
No judgment.
I love it. I love it. All right, Lauren, you ready to cut one of those bad boys open? All right, here we go. And then we can have a taste, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys have half gallons of milk here ready for purchase or not?
Oh,
maybe at the next NBC
you gotta
meeting.
put your glove back on so that you can pull that thing open.
Oh, yeah, good idea. Maybe at the next meeting you can talk about milk.
Milk, yeah. Well, we're testing a few things.
Are you serious?
But not milk, so.
There's always something in the lab, isn't there? You guys are always working on something.
So we've had some amazing limited time only flavors this year. Biscoff just came off the menu, and of course this treat was on it.
All right, is this creepy? I'm right over your shoulder here.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
Let's see how good she is.
Come on.
She's probably never done this.
Speed it up.
Okay. I guess that might be good. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
All right,
there you
2
go.
locations. The one here in Niles on 46.
Yep.
And then the other one's in
Boardman, on 813 Boardman Poland Road, Presidential Square Plaza.
Okay, what's the best way? Is there a Facebook page? Is there an email? Or how do you guys?
Just go to our website.
Okay.
NothingBundtCakes.com. You can download the app as well. Earn Buntastic rewards for all your purchases, and then stay up to date on our limited time only flavorings. And get your free cake on your birthday.
It's so moist, Ron. I can't keep it on the fork, for heaven's sakes.
You can use your hands.
Oh, the peanut butter in the middle. You kidding me? Good
Great
job,
stuff,
you guys.
right?
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
You should be ready for the holidays. Make sure this is part of it. Okay, there's a special flavor coming that I cannot mention between now and the Christmas time, and then we go peppermint mocha for Christmas.
What's the point of being your friend if you can't tell us this stuff?
I was sworn to cake secrecy by the Nothing Bundt Cake crew.
Okay, I guess so. Their cakes were so delicious, though. That was really great stuff. I do have to say that even though that there's no plates here, we're here because of Steelite.
Yeah.
So if she ever thinks about some plates, we'll have to tell her to call them. Anyway, let's take a break.
Okay, good. Be right back.
Heels is the low-cost living, anti-inflation department store.
Shop Hills in the Liberty, Lincoln Knowles, and Boardman Plaza, Youngstown, and the Ridgeview Plaza in Warren, and the Hills location in Champion, all open 10 till 10 daily.
I used to blame spotty Wi-Fi for my trolling, but now with Brightspeed Fiber Internet, I have reliable Wi-Fi in all my favorite places. Oh, soulmates!
Ultra-reliable Brightspeed Fiber Internet. Switch to the bright side.
Hey, what are you doing here? Chicken parm night. Valley's favorite.
Hey, mine's authentic. Mine's cheesier. Mine's famous. Yeah.
We're chicken parm and so much more.
Okay, back here on Valley Spotlight.
These little buns. Your bun's gone.
I ate my bun.
You're doing too much
A
talking.
slider.
I know. Hey, you want to go down the street, find out what's bright about Warren?
I do.
The Dude Network.
Which I feel like I should be a part of.
Yes, this is something that you need to be a part of, and I feel like you and Tony would get along famously.
Okay.
And here's the story.
Dude.
The Dude Network. Yep, you heard that right. A whole network dedicated to dude stuff. So what is dude stuff? Let Tony Lane explain.
Well, we do a lot of budget meals. We have beards, beer, budgets, all the B's, barbecue, everything that we want, including, we'll call it pizza instead of everything here.
The Dude Network is a social media community that started small.
Well, I started out with like a communications degree. I really wanted to get into radio, sports broadcasting. That industry wasn't there yet whenever I got out of school. So when COVID happened, I started up interviewing people, trying new barbecue, learning new things. And I learned that I could use that degree and put it into use. And now we're up to 350,000 followers across the world, across all major platforms. And, it's been one of the lucky ones that just got out there and people seem to love it.
Over 350,000 followers. That's the power of people. And people look to the Dude Network because Tony and his team focus on what resonates.
But what we do is just a home for all dudes and dudettes. For those with the budget, for those with the extra income to go out and find a nice place to eat. We try to show affordable recipes for those that want to stay home, and also try to find them nice hidden gems out there in the mom and pop bills to kind of show people where to go. Be their spirit guide by chance for their foodie relief.
As he walked into the Sunrise Inn Pizza Kitchen for the first time, it was clear the Dude Network was about to encounter the dude who makes Warren so very bright.
I've been in here before, but I've just never really ate in Warren, so I apologize.
What?
Hey!
What?
I came to the best, and I don't need to come back after this, right? Except for just here.
So much. Tony hails from the New Philadelphia area, and this was his first real foodie trip to Warren, Ohio. And you can guess what lured him in.
I saw a video out of Tuscarawas County, and it was the deep dish pizza, which looked more like a carb stack tower on the top of it. Totally looked like some dude food. I reached out, said I would love to feature this. This place looks like people need to know if they don't already know. It sounds like a lot of people know, but we're going to hopefully get some people from outside the area to come into Warren and check it out.
We want 350,000 views on this thing, so that's our goal.
I was going for 3 million.
Oh, I'm okay. I like that. Even better.
We're going to lower expectations.
So the next time you find a hidden gem that's dude-worthy, reach out. That's why Tony and his team of dudes and dudettes do what they do.
Well, I would love to learn about more places, and if people want me in the area, I'm real easy to reach out to and see if we can make it. We just do what we can, get to as many as we can. We're a couple people, but the ones we go to, we hopefully can make a big impact for the whole community.
Yeah, is that amazing?
I don't charge anything for these videos, so it's just so nice to have that effect. You're not only helping the small business owner, you're helping all the employees who are then feeding families. So it's just a tree of people that are affected by these shops. And these are the ones that really care. They're the ones sponsoring your Little League jerseys, putting the banners on the wall in the basketball arenas and in the program. So this is just our way of giving back to those that have always given back to people like me growing up in the small community I came from.
Scan the on-screen QR code to see if Brightspeed is available in your area.
All right, dudes. Yeah.
It's so great.
I love it.
350,000 followers.
Craziness.
Simple recipes, barbecue. They're just the coolest guys.
I love that.
All right.
All right, we went to the farm.
Yes, you
think
did.
you think that it's not a good idea to go because all the harvest and everything is over with, but then we still have plenty of stuff. And November means it's time to plant your garlic. Hey, another segment today at Aunt Julie's Farm Market. End of the summer, fall, we're getting into November now. Yeah. A couple of things we wanted to talk about. Carl pointed out that we have some local honey here, and I don't know if we've ever really talked about that very much.
We got all kinds of great local honey, different ways that, they've
We've got it in your 1 pound, 2 pound. I mean, this is a big one, a 3 pounder.
That would last me the rest of my life.
Yeah, me and you both. And then they've got different styles of cream butter, or cream honey, which people use it in different ways.
And then the honeycombs themselves.
Yeah, little honeycombs. So we've been, it's some great local, and this is a great time of year. It's raw and unfiltered. So it's got, it's going to have some floaties in it, but that's all great for people with allergies.
Absolutely.
They like to use, and we're getting in the cold months of, cold and
Put it in
fruit
your
season, put in your tea, and it's great stuff. And
all
then
natural. And now,
all natural is garlic.
And I think, and you tell me if I'm wrong, right around November is when you start planting your garlic, right?
October to November.
Okay.
You get in there, you start, a lot of people have probably got it planted, but now, we can, is it okay?
We're not too late, though, right?
No.
Okay.
We usually, this is the time of year we kind of get it planted because we run out of time. So a lot of people get worried that it's too late. It is not. If you got busy, you didn't get the time, now you can still do it. I mean, obviously you have these beautiful cloves here.
Yeah.
And you want to take the biggest heads that you can find and you plant the largest cloves out of those heads for the nicest heads next year.
Okay. And you got to put them like up and down.
Yeah, correct? Up and down. So like the bottom part you'll see here, it's got the where the roots were. The bottom part where the roots grow out. So you want to put it down this way, so then it shoots up.
Right.
Now this time of year you want to plant a little bit deeper than you normally do because the freeze will push it out of the ground. So you want to get it down in there. Maybe I like to go 8 inches. We've gone, 8, 10 inches at this time of year, not a problem, because it will make its way back up. So if it's too shallow, and then the cold weather will ruin the seed.
When will I start seeing the shoots come up?
Usually you can start to see it in March, depending on the winter.
Sure.
Obviously, but sometimes you'll see it start poking out through March, end of March, and then April will really start. It's amazing how your garlic patch will green up in April, and the cold weather doesn't hurt it, and it just continues to grow until harvest time. Usually beginning of July, middle of July.
If I got these here at the farm market, can I just hang on? Do you put them in the fridge, or what do you do with garlic?
So garlic, a lot of people, we have issues with it drying out. That it tends to dry out if you want to keep it into the winter months. We like to clean it, and you either put the whole cloves in jars and keep in your refrigerator, or you can take the skins off of it and keep in your refrigerator, or some people will put it in oil to keep it from that drying out factor.
Last question. If I have some that are getting dry, are those okay to plant, or should I get the fresh
No,
ones?
you got to get fresh.
Okay.
It's not, you can't, if it's soft, the garlic, you can feel it. I mean, you can really, it's got to be solid. The clove has to be solid and firm to plant.
Makes sense. Okay. Ours, we're in November now.
Yeah, so we are winter hours now. Check our website or your Facebook page to see exactly, but we're still open 7 days, just shorter hours.
Yep, and they still have plenty of vegetables. And
oh yeah, I mean, we're loaded.
Awesome. Thank you, Carl. Good job.
Well, thanks for coming out today.
All right, and Julie's Farm Market, you know where it is, just south of the playground here on Route 46, south of Campfield. Okay, back one more time here on Valley Spotlight.
Oh my goodness.
Love me some sweet Melissas. How about you?
I have had the best time, and it's so great to see so many people wanting to be here.
Yes.
Wanting to be here with us. All right, you know where you don't want to be?
Yes, but why don't you tell me?
Probate court.
That's one of the things I was thinking.
Stay away from it the best you can.
Right.
If you need some help, Madison is here with some neighborly legal advice. Well, here we are back at Boca House, this time Madison with our neighborly legal advice. Madison, welcome.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
It's so fun to have all of you guys on this show.
Yeah, I love
Danielle
it.
did a great time last time. Matt, you know what? You guys are really, he's gonna have to bring his A game next time he's hanging out with us. But cheers to you guys. Cheers to helping us navigate things that we like to avoid. Today we're talking about avoiding probate.
Yes.
Probate courts, probate judges. They might be nice people,
but you might not want to put your kids through that after you pass away.
So there are a couple of different ways that you guys sort of map out for people.
Yeah, absolutely.
The easiest things that we need to understand when it comes to this are two, right?
Yes, two things. When we talk about avoiding probate, we really are always looking at how is an asset titled. You could have a will that says everything goes to my spouse, but if your bank account is joint ownership with your mom, when you pass away, your spouse is not getting that bank account. Your mom is, because they were a joint owner. Or if you have a life insurance policy that says, my neighbor's getting this, your neighbor's getting that, because it matters how it's titled. And so the two main ways to avoid probate are going asset by asset and making sure it's titled the way you want it to be titled, making sure all those beneficiary designations are set up the proper way. That's the first main way. Now, sometimes there are some flaws with that way because people pass away out of order. When we do it that way, there's nobody in charge to really say, I'm gonna pay your bills after you pass away. I'm gonna make sure your stuff gets where it's supposed to go. So there's an alternative way that sometimes works better for some people, which is using revocable trusts.
Okay, so revocable trust is?
Revocable trust is basically a fancy word for an estate planning contract. It's a piece of paper. It looks a lot like a will, but it's a lot longer and more detailed. It completely avoids probate. So as long as all of our assets are titled to that revocable trust, when I pass away, nothing's gonna be probated. The trust just funnels it all together. It says, here's where all of my assets go, here's who is in charge, and here's how everybody's getting everything.
Do you have to change all those assets? You don't have to change those assets individually to reflect the trust, or how
You do, just the first time though. So you do it one time. You update all your beneficiary designations, you name your trust. You could amend your trust 30 times before you pass away. You never have to update those beneficiary designations again.
Okay, so the difference between, like, if somebody's gonna say, I'm gonna go hire someone to do this for me, or a will.
Right.
How do you guys decide, this sounds like a lot more work.
It is. And I will say, trusts are not for everybody. It's not a one size fits all. So what really comes down to it is when we're talking during the meeting and going through kind of I would say the highlight reel of why would you need a trust. Not everybody does.
Okay.
Some people have a setup where it makes perfect sense just to use beneficiary designations. You have one child, that child's trustworthy, you name them on everything. As your beneficiary, you don't need a trust. But a lot of people do need a trust. They might not have trustworthy kids or somebody trustworthy to put in charge. They might have minor children, and those minor kids can't just get a house.
No, right.
No, yeah. They might have children that have special needs, or they might not have children at all, but they have a lot of people that they want to leave a lot of different assets to. And so it just becomes a lot more complicated to do that on a beneficiary form versus in a trust. And some people, they just want it for the simplicity of it. They don't want to have to worry about when they pass away, their kids trying to figure out who's paying what bill, who is in charge. They want it to be in writing, good to go. And so it's
and
really,
no waiting.
And no waiting.
And no court.
No court, no waiting. So either way, you avoid probate. And again, nothing wrong with the probate court. Wonderful people, but it does take longer and typically cost more than it would cost to avoid that.
One more reason why we should care about our probate judges. I know we're like out of time, but like, those are the people who are making decisions that impact us when we lose our loved ones.
Not only when we lose our loved ones, but like what Mike and Danielle talked about, if we become incapacitated, they're making those decisions too.
Oh, but we gotta make sure we got really good people there.
We do, yes.
It's all about, doing what's right.
That's right.
And you guys do such a great job.
Thank
Tell everybody
you.
on your team we appreciate it. And you come back to Warren anytime,
We
okay?
will. This was
we
great.
can drink tea out of a mug whenever you want. Sis. My voice can use it. Thank you. Madison is lovely. Avoid probate and come to Sweet Melissa's.
I have a question. I have a couple quick hitters for you.
Okay.
Percentage of people that would like a half salad?
I'm going to say probably 30%.
Okay. But these are good enough you can hang on to them, right? If you don't eat the whole thing, just eat it again later, right?
Everything in this salad is quality product.
All right.
I pride myself on it.
Percentage of people that have lettuce in their teeth when they leave?
Do you have?
You should have a little mirror on the way out.
They have mirrors. I have mirrors everywhere.
And it should say, check your teeth.
Right.
Right?
There's a T-shirt in there somewhere.
Really?
I like that idea.
All right.
I really do.
I'm here for you.
Sponsor your stickers.
All right.
Can you do catering and stuff?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
This is wonderful catering. Now, we are not full service. So you come in here, you tell us what you need. Tell me how many people you have. Tell me any diet restrictions. I'm going to walk you through our catering menu. We have different sizes of the salads. If you're going to say to me, hey, I'm not going to serve it until 2 days from now,
right?
We're going to go ahead and deconstruct it so that you can put it together at your time. The same thing is true with our slider bundles. You can buy the slider bundles on there too. We'll give you the instructions. You can heat them and serve them at your home. But a lot of people like the food because it is good food. It's quality. It doesn't fill you up. It's not heavy. And a lot of people gravitate toward, who doesn't want a good salad?
Everybody.
Who doesn't want
especially
a good
when
salad?
they're pretty like this.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah.
To me, food should look like artwork. And that's why you see so many colors in here. I want people to really enjoy looking at the food as well as eating the food. I know that sounds crazy.
It does not sound crazy.
Super important to me.
The reason that, Steelite is a huge sponsor of our show, you don't use that kind of stuff, but that is the reason that we're able to come and showcase this stuff, because people eat with their eyes. And I will say this. If you don't love salads, I wasn't like a big salad lover, right? I'm a cheeseburger.
She's a cheeseburger lady.
Lover.
I am too.
Okay. These salads, you don't miss that kind of food. You don't miss it.
Right.
It's so delicious in every bite, right, Mike? Like, you've been loving these salads.
I enjoy it very much. Except for all those onions. I wish you'd get those off there. That should come with a breath mint. Like, if you're going back to the office,
just tape it.
You should tape a breath mint to the outside. I have a lot of ideas.
You do?
Yeah, just on the side there, like one of those peppermints.
All right, we'll get you on the payroll and you can help me.
No, I don't need to be paid for my
What is Mike doing now? Well, he tapes mint.
He has ideas. He has a lot of ideas.
He's a mint guy.
All right. Hours of the store is open are?
10:30 to 5:30. Our kitchen closes at 5:30.
Okay.
But we're here until 6.
Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday.
And then you can always get the other room if you want to do it, as long as you eat your food.
Yes, you can rent out the meeting room. There is seats for 24 people at the tables. We have 8 seats at the bar. If you want to use that room, give us a call. During operating hours, Monday through Friday, we do not charge for that room, but we just require that you use our food. That's it.
Gotcha.
And why wouldn't you?
All right, that's the show.
I think that's it. And Melissa, thank you for sharing your story with us and your life with us.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you for
We
coming.
appreciate it.
Really amazing.
Don't forget to sign up for the Great Gault giveaway. Get a furnace for you or somebody else during the holidays.
Furnaces.
Isn't that great?
Crazy. That's wonderful.
And we always end the show with a retro motion. This is from the 70s.
Okay.
Because we had Nothing Bundt Cake on earlier.
Okay.
Down the street. This is a story for is it Pillsbury? Pillsbury Bundt Cake. Yeah, you'll see it. You'll see it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, that's the show, everybody. Thank you to Brightspeed. Thank you to Steelite. And thank you to Pristine Dental. Reason to smile. Hey, guys, I'm their spokesperson now.
I saw that. Any lettuce in there? No, we're good.
You're good. You're good.
Have a good Sunday.
Pillsbury Bundt Cakes. Fancy cakes made easy. Watch that ring of macaroon. Now you see it. Now you don't. But slice the Bundt cake and there's the macaroon inside. Chocolate macaroon is one of 5 Bundt brand ring cakes from Pillsbury. Cake, filling, and glaze mix all in one box. So you don't have to be a fancy baker to bake a fancy cake. Bundt Cakes from Pillsbury.
WJKW TV8 Cleveland. It's 8 o'clock.
If you like this video, subscribe to Valley Spotlight on YouTube and be sure to click on the notifications bell so you know when we've got some new stuff. You also can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to us on Vimeo or our Roku channel.